business as well. But then that's fine. You've done something to upskill somebody or whatever, and I'm always looking at what shirts they're wearing. So, hi, how are you? And, oh, you're in this company and what you do? And they give me a name and call this person and call that person, and I'm in. That's how I got into some big companies doing that kind of thing. You know, it's about networking, it's about relationships, about talking to people. It's something I learned along the way. Initially, I was scared. Now I've grown that thick skin, and you know what? Tough what they think about me. If it gets the job done, it's done. Customer service is the most important part of my business. We are customer obsessed, actually. We aim for 100% defect-free workmanship. When there is a problem, we sort it out immediately, and we do not repeat such a problem. Customer service, again, is an intangible thing. It's about building relationships. It takes a long time. You have to build a relationship with your customer. You're not repairing a motor. You're working with that person who is the operator of that motor. You're working with the person who is maintaining that motor. So you have to build that relationship. You have to know the motor intimately. You also have to know your customer. So that's where the service excellence comes in. Understanding the person as well as that motor. In our kind of business, customer service is the most important thing. We have a 24/7 business. We're available to advise, to solve problems at any time. We get called out at 2 in the morning, we get called out at 11 in the night, and the guys are waiting, the line is down, they're losing money. So we are there to solve that downtime problem that they have. So we're there. We would pick up, we'd come in, we'd sort it out, and before the next shift, we'd have that motor back on the line and the line running again. We also have a value delivery network from our employees to our suppliers, and ultimately right down to our customers, because again, it's that chain. If there's a breakdown, I must be able to get my employees to come in. And if there's a breakdown again, I need to have my suppliers to come in. Sometimes I may need just one seal, which may be like 2 runs. My suppliers will deliver in the night. So we need to have that support system so that we can deliver to the customer. And again, it's building relationships with all these people through that network. When planning to expand a business, you're going to have to look at your physical capability, your capacity, your financial means before you can even consider expanding a business. But growth is something that happens all the time, constantly growing. Depends on what kind of expansion you're talking about as well. You know, you need to look at where you're expanding, how you're expanding, whether you're diversifying or whether you're going bigger or in terms of the size of the work that you do. Expansion has so many different meanings and connotations. But again, you have to have your physical capability and capacity. You have to have the finances to carry that expansion through. Competitive advantage in the service industry can be about many things: operational excellence, price, focus, advertising. But we prefer to focus on a small market segment where we provide a superior service, where we have this customer intimacy, where we know we have this long-term relationship with the people on the floor. We know the people, we know the motors, we have a long history of that motor itself. And just focusing on that has been an advantage for us. We're in a highly competitive industry, but while we're in competition, we also have to work together. And there are times when we need each other, and there are times when I'm not a flame-proof certified company. And if my customer wants something flame-proofed or spark-proofed, then I'd use one of the certified people. We have that kind of relationship. Sometimes there's some bending and tensioning to be done that I do not have the capacity to do. Then I'd use one of the larger guys. So we have that business relationship, that ethical relationship that goes on between us, in spite of us being in competition. People starting or considering starting their own business, there's never a right time to start a business but now. You'll always get people, negative people, saying don't do this now and don't do that now. You have to go out there and you have to do it. You need your passion, you need perseverance, you need determination, and you'd be able to achieve whatever you set out to achieve. There's lots of assistance out there. There's chambers of commerce, there's the DTI, there's networking, forming relationships, and I think, you know, just by networking, you move your business forward and you grow your business. And remember, every person you meet is a potential customer.